The play is called An Evening with Lucian Freud, and it's based on a real-life experience that I had when I was 21. I met Lucian Freud, the artist, and I wrote an article about it for my student newspaper. And the play is based on the article that I wrote then. It was quite an unusual experience for a 21-year-old to have, to go and meet this world-famous artist. The play is a fictionalised version of that evening that I spent with Freud, so it delves into his life, and we go into his studio, we meet fictionalised sitters through video cameos, and it really is about memory and about the idea of permanence and the idea about using people in art. Freud used his sitters. He met people, they came into his life and he used them. And so I was very interested in this idea of how artists use people for their art. So in a sense, I'm using Freud to create the play, and it's very much about that, using people in art. Freud was the most compelling of people. He was mesmerising. He is somebody that once you met him, you wouldn't forget him. His life, his art, it lends itself to the theatre. So I had to write the play in a sense. Having met him, it was something that I had to do. I was compelled to write about him. It's a big challenge, a monologue, but we have split it up with video cameos. But Cressida is a wonderful actress, and she tackles it with such grace and such aplomb, so she's marvellous in the part. But I think the video cameos add something extra to it. They break up the action. You get these other glances and glimpses of Freud's life, the interactions he had with other people. And we've got some great people in there. We've got Maureen Lipman, we've got Russell Grant, we've got Alastair Stewart, we've got a little cameo from me, we've got Ramm, we've got Shana Swash. And these sitters, they lift the piece, and we have these little glimpses into Freud's life and what Freud meant to other people. So it's not just this one girl's experience of Freud, but it's these other little voices coming in saying, this is what he was like. They are all fictionalised, but of course they're based on truth and reality. When a painter finishes their canvas, they put their brush down and the canvas goes off to a gallery or it gets sold, and the artist's relationship to the painting is over. With the play, I have put my pen down, but I'm slightly still involved in the rehearsals, which is wonderful. But it has become Ella's baby now. And of course, on the 19th of May, it will become Cressida's, and it will be Cressida's creative choices every night. And she will take that performance on, and maybe it'll take on a different shape. And by the 6th of June, at the end of the run, maybe it will be a very different play than the one that Ella knows, and even the one that I know. And I think that's something really magical about the theatre, and something that I love, that these words suddenly become alive and become something else, a different creation, and I'm really interested in that.